All right, hey guys, it's Lego Maestro here, and today we are going to be going over the new Lunar update. So, for those that don't know, Lunar Client just got a huge update to the launcher. As you can see, it looks totally different. They have revamped it, and it looks awesome. I have to say, really, really cool. So anyway, this video is going to be pretty short. I'm just going to be walking you through everything you need to know about the new launcher. And yeah, there is some stuff to get into, so let's jump right in. First of all, you're going to see this. Click to log in. Actually, I think the very first thing you're going to see is an image like this. So it should have something like this, and it'll say the new, things that are added. And you just click, continue as if it says it, or if not, log in with your Microsoft account. So once you're logged in with Microsoft, then you're going to go up here to click to log in. So apparently it doesn't have mine signed in, so I will be right back. Okay, at the time I'm recording this, it is glitched. I have now signed in twice, and it puts me through, and then it just goes back to this. Nothing changes. So for now, just forget about that. They are having a few bugs, but that's to be expected. So over here, it has your friends list, and yeah, once you're logged in, they'll have a friends list here. There's nothing you need to know. I did see it before it was bugged, so it just allows you to message them. You can do that now from the launcher, and you can also click to join whatever server they're in from the launcher as well. So it'll say something like, Psyche is playing Hypixel, and then it has a little arrow, and you can click on that, and it'll launch your game and send you into Hypixel. This up here is your notifications, the mail icon. That, again, is currently broken, but your notifications, like what friends have logged in and out, I don't really know what else, that'll show up there. At the top here, you have the partnered servers, so Hypixel, MCC Island, Tubnet, yada yada. Now, keep in mind, these are not all of their partnered servers. The full list is somewhere on here, servers. This is their full list of partnered servers. They are not all listed at the top, so just a quick note of that. And you can now sort from A to Z, recommended, or even by most players. Now, it seems to be kind of bugged. It seems like they're kind of giving me the same things here. Yeah, looks like it. The main reason I think this is bugged, I'm so sorry, Tubnet, but it said it's listed by most players, and there is no way Tubnet is number 3. I'm so sorry, but there's just no way. So I think that is currently bugged, but when it works, that should show based on most players. Next, you have these two options. You can view it as the grid or the list. So you can view them all like this, pretty easy. Self-explanatory. You can just see the names of the server, their icons, and click to play them. And here you can view their server info, a lot of stuff on here. That's actually really cool. But I would personally view it as grid just because you can really see what they are. But that's up to you, of course. All right, next you have the versions. So versions, again, very straightforward like they were in the past. You can sort by oldest, starting with 1.7, or to the newest. And again, you can view them as a list like so, or you can view them as grid. So you can just click on it and launch your game. Now, I think this is also currently bugged, but again, they are working on that. So we've already gone through servers here. They are sponsored by Bisect Hosting, so that's what that is. News just opens up Lunar News in your browser, so that's what's here. All the patch notes, yada yada. And same thing goes for this. If you click the store, it'll send you to the store. So that's all this is. All right. Next, we get into the important stuff, which are the settings. So first of all, top right, you have support, which, that's probably on their Discord. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so you can submit a ticket here. I personally recommend doing it on their Discord, but that's up to you. They have common questions. So if you have common questions like which mods can I use, which operating systems does Lunar support, what mods do they have, etc. Which mods do they have? They're basically just telling you to log in. That's funny. So anyway, common questions here. Even some of their Discord is previewed. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's members online. I thought it was a voice channel. Okay. These two don't matter, or the party licenses. Logs, of course, for if you have crash updates or something like that, like if your game crashes and you want to know why. This is really important. Next to info, it says check for updates. You'll want to check. It says there's no launcher update available. The last time I did, there was an update. So I definitely would recommend clicking that. Okay, next is preferences. This advanced mode, I don't think this really matters. I would not worry about that. This master thing, the branch, I wouldn't really care much about that. Next is allocated memory. I will set mine around 3.5, but you know, it tells you how much you can allocate. I typically recommend anywhere from 2 gigabytes to 5, whatever works for you. Just if it's lagging, up the memory. Very straightforward. Next is game resolution. If you want to launch your game in full screen, you have presets here. So, you know, whatever type of monitor you have, if you know which one you have, you can just click on it. And if you want to open it in full screen, it will do that. So yeah, I have mine already set, but I don't want to launch in full screen. I prefer to just full screen it myself. Don't ask me why. This one is really important. So after your game launches, do you want your launcher to basically hide or keep open? So that means like you'll have a tab down here. Do you want this tab to stay or go away when you launch the game? So I would hide it. Language, select whichever language you have or which one you use. Computer startup. So this is saying when you launch your computer, do you want Lunar to open with it? I would disable this personally, but that depends. If the first thing you do when you log on your computer and starting it up is play Lunar, then maybe you want to enable that. But that's up to you. I personally would disable it. Discord rich presence. Whether your game status should be shown on Discord. So if you guys want to see like this on the right that says like so-and-so is playing Lunar client, this basically keeps it on by default. So I would recommend keeping that enabled, but that's up to you. Navigate to the homepage on launch. So this is the homepage as we talked about earlier, and it's basically asking if this is where you want to be sent when you open the launcher. I don't know where else you would be sent, like I guess where you last had open, but yeah, you definitely want the homepage. So I would certainly keep that enabled. Next is exit to dock. This one is really, really important because, for example, if I were to close the launcher right now, it's not actually closed. You can see if I go over here, boom, it's still open. So I definitely would disable that. So now when I close it, it's gone for real. I have to reopen it because that takes up memory and makes your game have worse performance. Definitely disable that. Next is tooltips. This one took me a little while to figure out, but if you'll notice at the top here, if you hover over these icons, it tells you what they are, like Hypixel Network, Invaded Lands, and over here it says Home, Versions, Servers, News, Store. If you disable this, it will not show you anything when you hover over them. So if you see I'm putting my mouse over these and nothing is, you know, showing up. So I'd keep that enabled. It's kind of fun, helps you out. So personally, I would leave that enabled. Next is playing notifications. So if you want to know when one of your Lunar friends is playing Minecraft, you know, and when they log online, then I would keep this on always. And yeah, I personally do use this a lot. It's a great feature. Next is closing notifications. It says whether or not it will notify you that it is still in the background. So hopefully it's never in the background if you disabled it like we did here. So I would put this on always because if it is somehow still in the background, I want to know that. Update notifications, I'd keep that enabled. You want to know when there's a new update. Show new indicators. This I would disable. So the difference is on your home menu, you can see they have all these green dots. It's basically saying you haven't clicked on it and that they're new, I guess. I think that's kind of annoying. It's like notifications and you're like, oh, I don't want to click on all these just to make the green dots go away. So if you disable it, boom, dots are gone. And now it looks nice. So I would disable that. And finally, operating system notifications. I don't really know what this one does. I still haven't figured it out. But basically, I think it sends you Lunar notifications even if you're not in Lunar. Like it'll send you Microsoft notifications on the right side. I really don't know, but I would keep that enabled because it seems important. So that's pretty much everything. The final thing to note is if your game is already launched and you click from the launcher and like quick play, it will really mess you up. So if your game is already launched, do not go back to the launcher and try to launch another version of Minecraft, like a second Minecraft. I had to restart my computer and my computer was bugged for a good 5-10 minutes. So it doesn't stop you from opening a second Minecraft, even if one is already open. So don't make that mistake. Just keep only one Minecraft open at a time. So anyway, that should be everything. Let me know if I missed anything in the comments below. Hope you enjoyed. Lunar, great job on the new update, and I will see you guys in the next one.